Okay, so one of the other things that make a trimmer, on your F250, here's my trimmer, F250 Lariat. So the cool thing is the F250s in the trimmer package, and the only trimmer package, come with the F350 spring pack and rear axle standard. It comes standard. And the gas versions also have a 430 rear differential in them. You can see here's my spring pack. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and an overload. All right, now check this out. You might go, well, they got different axles. Well, no, that's not true. Can you see my axle underneath there? I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me try to zoom in a little bit. So that's an M275 rear axle, and that's only found underneath the F350s, unless you have an F250 trimmer. The way you can tell that's an M275, it's got 14 volts, and the fill plug is on the right side. You can see it. See that fill plug? It's on the right side. All right, now just for comparison, hey, look at this. Here's an F350 Lariat. This is a non-trimmer, and see the rear spring pack, 1, 2, 3, 4, and an overload. 1, 2, 3, 4, and an overload. No difference than my F250 trimmer, and this is a standard F250 trimmer. It doesn't have any overload or one of those packages where you get the snow plow or whatever they are. I don't know what they are, but I want to show you this. So here we go. M275 rear axle. See the fill plug on the right side, and also the M275 has 14 bolts around it, and the Sterling axle, which is standard on the F250s, have 12 bolts. So M275 has 14 bolts, and the Sterling has 12 bolts, and the Sterling's only found under the F250s. Unless you have a trimmer, then you get the standard M275. And look over here. I can give you the full comparison here. So here is a brand new on the lot F250 XL standard pickup truck, 4x4, 2022. And see the spring pack over here? It's only got 1, 2, 3 springs, no overload. See, on the F350 and a 250 trimmer, you get that overload spring. You don't get this on this. And I can't get into this truck. Let me make sure it's locked. This truck is locked, but I bet you if I saw the door sticker on this, probably have a higher payload than my truck, even though I've got the F350 spring pack. Oh, and the axle. So there you go. See how there's no fill plug on that right side? That's just a standard F250 Sterling axle. It's got 12 bolts around it as opposed to the 14, which is the M275. So there's always a lot of debate on the internet on whether the F250 trimmer is the same truck as the F350 trimmers or not trimmers. It doesn't matter. Hopefully that ends all the debate. You can see here, F250 trimmer is exactly the same truck as an F350 trimmer or just a regular F350. Same spring pack, same axles, everything is identical. The only thing that's different is your payload still is capped at 10,000 pounds. And a lot of the big reason for that is, you know, different state governments. For instance, I'm in Arizona, and anything over 10,000 pounds, they make you register as a commercial vehicle, and then your insurance and registration fees and all that kind of stuff go up. So if you want a F350 in disguise, you can get an F250 trimmer. Well, hopefully that ends all that debate on if a 250 trimmer is the same as a 350. There you have it. Okay, I thought I was going to end that video real quick, but as I was driving out, guess what I saw? Another trimmer over here. So just to show you guys real quick, there's my 250. so it's full disclosure. And I found this trimmer sitting here, which is the F350 Lariat. Only this one's a Power Stroke. So just in case somebody said, well, the F350 trimmer is different than the F250 trimmer. So I was like, well, I have the opportunity to show you real quick here. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 spring. You got the overload. 1, 2, 3, 4 spring and the overload. Yeah. Come right over here to mine. 1, 2, 3, 4 overload. 1, 2, 3, 4 overload. 350, 250, and I know you might ask, well, let's see the axle. So axle underneath. Zoom in. There you go. M275 rear axle, fill plug on the right side, 14 bolts as opposed to 12 bolts. All right. So hopefully now I got every truck in there you can think of. That will finally end the debate. I don't think I'm going to drive out of this parking lot and see anything else to compare. So there you have it, guys.